Al Jazeera. See this story on our app, viewing app. Akfadai is mine. Live, sign up, open the menu, games. Elections. Tanzanian President Hassan declared winner of disputed vote with 98%. Election triggered days of violent protest after main rivals were excluded from presidential race by Al Jazeera's staff and news agencies. Published on 1 Nov 2020 Fire. 1 Nov 2020 Fire. Updated an hour ago. Updated an hour ago. Click here to share on social media. Share. Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan has been declared the winner of the country's disputed presidential election with nearly 98% of the vote, after leading rivals were excluded from the race. The final result announced by the Electoral Commission on Saturday showed Hassan had won 97.6% of Wednesday's vote, dominating every constituency. Recommended stories. List of 4 items. List 1 of 4 video. Tanzania President declared winner amid deadly election unrest. List 2 of 4 Guinea-Bissau arrests. Senior army officers for alleged coup attempt. List 3 of 4 Dutch centrist Jetten claims victory in Bolt, where far-right lost ground. List 4 of 4 Democrats push fight against Trump in California redistricting effort. End of list. A spokesman for the main opposition party Chadema, which was barred from taking part in the election, slammed Hassan's victory as a mockery of the democratic process. We are calling for the intervention by a credible body to oversee another fresh election. John Kitolga told AFP news agency. In a speech from the administrative capital to Delma, after being certified as the winner, Hassan said the actions of the protesters were neither responsible nor patriotic. When it comes to the security of Tanzania, there is no debate. We must use all available security avenues to ensure the country remains safe, she said. The election for president and parliament set off days of violent protests as demonstrators took to the streets of major cities to protest against the barring or prevention of Hassan's main rivals from running in what they described as widespread repression. Despite a heavy security presence, Election Day descended into chaos, with some demonstrators tearing down banners of Hassan and setting fire to government buildings, and police firing tear gas and gunshots. According to reports quoting witnesses, internet connector WatchGuard NetBlock said access to social media and mobile internet was restricted across several cities during and after the vote. Chadema told AFP on Friday that about 700 people had been killed, based on figures gathered from a Mudburg checking hospitals and health clinics on Saturday. Kitoka said the party's monitors had reported no less than 800 people were killed by security forces in protests this week. Meanwhile, Wire, UN Human Rights Office said credible reports indicated at least 10 people were killed in 3 cities. African Union Chair Mahmoud Ali Yusuf congratulated Hassan in a statement on X, but also said he deeply regrets the loss of human life during the post-electoral protests and extends his sincere condolences to the families of the victims. Foreign Minister Mahmoud Tabit Kambo told Al Jazeera on Friday that the authorities have acted appropriately and the election was conducted fairly. No excessive force has been used, he told Al Jazeera, saying the government has no official figures on any protesters killed. I've not seen these 700 anywhere. Alex Vines, the African director of the European Council on Foreign Relations, says there has been a campaign of harassment and intimidation towards the opposition in Tanzania. It clearly is not a credible election, he told Al Jazeera from London, saying the level of violence surrounding the polls with hundreds of reported deaths was unexpected in Tanzania. This is a very serious crackdown, the analyst said, stressing that most of the protesters were young people, namely Generation Z. There are many young Tanzanians who think they have been left behind, Vines added. On chief deeply concerned, Hassan, who in 2021 was elevated from vice president on the same level of predecessor, showed by Yafule, faced 16 candidates from smaller parties. Chadema leader Tundu Lissu has been jailed for months, charged with treason after he called for electoral reforms that he said were a prerequisite for free and fair elections. He denies the charge as another opposition figure. Luhaga MP of the Wazalendo group was barred from running. Rights groups allege Hassan oversaw a wave of terror in the country before the vote, including a string of high-profile abductions that escalated in the final days. The government has rejected criticisms of its human rights record. United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres is deeply concerned about the situation.